सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. ॐ नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि, third chapter, page 108, verse 38 at the bottom. बुद्धिप्यनुभवो यस्य न कथञ्चन जायते तं कथं बोधये शास्त्रं लोष्टं नरसमाकृतिम्. Sureśvara, the author of NAISHKARMYA siddhi, discussing about the obstacles occurring in the mind of a person or seeker because of absence of shraddha or lack of shraddha. And Acharya is negating those obstacles from 35th verse onwards up to 38. There is no possibility of such obstacles. The obstacles not accepting the pramana vakyam and telling pramana vakyam is giving viruddha anubhava. When I am a dukhi, Shastra is telling I am Ananda Swarupa. It is a viruddha anubhavam. And they are meaningless. They are used only just for namesake. Like this, a Purva Pakshi, an opponist, objecting, not accepting the pramana vakyam, for that Sureśvara has answered. Your problem is not in the pramana, your problem is with regard to your shraddha, not having that complete trust in Mahavakyam, Vedanta Vakyam. So you are not accepting the understanding itself is enlightenment. Understanding of Mahavakya with the proper method, Anvaya Vyatireka Dvara, Avasthatraya Viveka Dvara, Upanishad has given so clearly. In spite of that clear explanation, what makes you to object like this? Therefore, finally, Sureśvara is almost angry. You are like a human being, appearance only, you are like a lostam. In London somewhere, they put wax statues. They look same like that original person. These actors, cricket players and their statues, they just same like, you do not know who is real. But you stand in front of that original and wax statue, after some time, few seconds, a real person will blink. Statue cannot blink. Its eyes. So we can know who is real, who is unreal. That much real they do. Like that, this person is the human being but lost clay mud like. There is no proper understanding in you. So therefore, these are all very involved shlokas. What he want to say, Mahavakya gives two types of functions, does two types of functions or two types of Shabda Pramana. Mahavakya introducing two types of Shabda Pramanam, that which is already, one is which is already known, means experienced by me. And secondly, that which is not known to me, then that is second presentation of Mahavakya, second type of Shabda Pramanam. One Shabda Pramanam which is revealing already known. Like that example we saw on the banks, this person is telling there are children on the other side of the bank, they are playing. The next person already seeing them. So that is already known fact. Another example also we can take, suppose when I go to a student's house for Bhiksha, and when Swamini comes, they invite their family members, relatives also. When I look at them, my sense organs look at those people, I recognize they are human beings, persons, individuals, male, female, and all. This knowledge is given by sense organs. When I look at their family members, though all of them, what knowledge I get? Members of the family, male, female, all this knowledge given by whom? My sense organs. They are also pramanam. First stage of pramanam did its job, but I do not know the relation of that person to my student. There are some ladies also there, gents are also there. But I know only that much, there are ladies and gents. But I do not know who is sister, who is brother, who is husband, who is wife, or who is father or mother. I do not know. That knowledge, when can I get? My sense organs cannot give that knowledge. My sense organs, eyes, are seeing only the individuals, male and female. More than that, they cannot give that knowledge of relation status. That can be given by only my student, who is a reliable source. She can give or he can give. This so and so is my brother. She introduced. That introducing the individual or person which I already know as an individual person, I got that knowledge, but extra knowledge given by my student who is a reliable family member, he is my husband, she introduced. And he is my brother, she introduced. She is my sister-in-law. She is my sister. Like that she introduces. Then I get what? Another description of that knowledge. That already know through my sense organs, first knowledge. Later, when she introduces, I get direct aparoksha jnanam. Oh, he is brother, she is her sister. He is her husband, he is her father or father-in-law, brother-in-law, mother-in-law. Like that I get the knowledge. So the two types of knowledge. Sense organs given knowledge is first knowledge. After that knowledge, my student gives extra knowledge to me about the status of that person. Brother status, sister status, husband status, I come to know by her explanation, introduction. So this is another knowledge given by the student, she is also a pramanam, Shabda pramanam. She said, he is my brother is a Shabda word introduced. So that Shabda, when she says, I get the knowledge. Now got the point? Like that. Why this example, brother, sister, husband and all? To understand the Mahavakya. How to understand? Sureśvara Acharya says, Mahavakya also gives known knowledge. Known already, your consciousness. Shastra says that Anubhava is already there for me. That awareness is there. I am a conscious principle. That consciousness you are is already known fact. Everybody knows. Because every one of us is a conscious being. So your consciousness, which is already Anubhava, is there for me. Shastra need not give that Anubhava for me newly. Because already it is there. Swanubhavam. Bodhe, that Chaitanya, Jnanam, I am conscious being. Bodhe means consciousness. That conscious being I am, that knowledge is already there, but Upanishad is introducing you are consciousness. But that is not sufficient. Whatever Upanishad says, you are consciousness, what is the benefit of that? I know that I am conscious. Enakkathiriyum, I am conscious being. Without studying Upanishad, I know there is a car, I know there is a book, I know this house. That knowledge is there or not? I know means I have that awareness. I am that conscious being, I am conscious of the car, I am conscious of house. For that Upanishad Vakyam is not required. But Upanishad says you are that consciousness. Okay. But Upanishad should not stop there. Further Upanishad goes that Mahavakya, Brahmatvam status is introduced. What Mahavakya does? Mahavakya tells your consciousness, that consciousness is Brahman, you are. Brahmatvam status. I come to know that new status of mine is given by Mahavakya, Shabda Pramanam. That I am Brahman, Brahmatvam status, limitless consciousness, infinite principle. Brahman means Brihattamatvat Brahma. All pervading Brahman status is given by the Upanishad Vakyam. Without that I cannot know my status, I am Brahman. So that status is my status, I am Brahman. What type of Brahman? This Brahman status, Desha Parichinnata Nasti. I am beyond space. Desha Paricheda is not there in my Brahman status. Then Kala Paricheda also not there in my Brahman status. Similarly, attribute Paricheda means limitation. Time cannot limit me, space cannot limit me, and attributes of body, mind also cannot limit me. Attribute Paricheda is also not there. So Upanishads gives a reliable what? Nirdushtam. Upanishadic statements are nirdushtam, means dosha rahitam. Therefore, description words gives that paroksha jnanam. Introductory words give aparoksha jnana. So Upanishad is giving introduction about yourself. That introduction of that Upanishad Vakyam gives aparoksha jnanam. Therefore, yasya anubhavaha kathanchana na jayate. Whose anubhava, experience, is not possible kathanchana, at any time. So therefore, Mahavakya does give a message, a knowledge. First statement, Mahavakya does give knowledge. Then second, Mahavakya gives a clear message. Mahavakya gives a clear message. Then Mahavakya gives a unchallenged message. No one can challenge that. Unchallenged message. Then Mahavakya gives anadhigata, abadhita, asandigdha. Asandigdha. Asandigdha means doubtless knowledge, doubtless message. Mahavakya gives doubtless knowledge, unnegatable knowledge. Abadhita means unnegatable knowledge. Anadhigata means you cannot know through any other pramanam. Anadhigata means you cannot know any other through any other pramanam. Anadhigata. Mahavakya gives a new message. Mahavakya gives knowledge, Mahavakya gives a new message, Mahavakya gives a clear message, Mahavakya gives an unchallenged message. All these English translation for anadhigata, abhadita, for that statement, that is a technical term, but because of these four criteria, Mahavakya is a pramanam. Anadhigata, abadhita, asandigdha, jnana janakam pramanam. Pramanam is that abadhitam, anadhigatam. Just for example, I will show you this flower, whatever I am showing. This is this can be known only through the eyes, not through any other pramana. This is anadhigatam, by another pramana. So then abadhitam, unnegatable. Once my eye says this is the flower, abadhitam, unnegatable. No one can say it is not a flower. It is a flower. Abadhitam. Asandigdham, doubtless. Yes, this is a flower. Have you got any doubt? No doubt. So like that, I am Brahman is also like that only. That jnana janakam, that which gives jnanam, produce knowledge, is called pramanam. So therefore, this knowledge which I received with Shraddha, with Shraddha, is called realization or enlightenment. Therefore, knowledge and realization are synonyms. Knowledge and enlightenment are synonyms. And knowledge and realization, they are not caused by any mystic power, any samadhi, any meditation practice. So the difference is caused by only obstacles are caused by only because of lack of Shraddha or absence of Shraddha. If you have Shraddha, you will come to what? Binary format. I am Atma, everything else is Anatma, Mithya. You can reach. If you don't have Shraddha, you will remain in what? I am a Jiva, and the whole world, Jagat, is there in front of me, troubling me. And oh Ishvara, Bhagavan, protect me. You will be in triad form. When you don't have Shraddha in Mahavakya, you will hooked to that Ishvara alone. You can never claim that. Regarding Ishvara also, tell me, just as you have a lot of Shraddha in Ishvara, Bhagavan, just for argument's sake, what Pratyaksha Pramanam, with what direct instrument you have used to accept the Ishvara? You are accepting or not? What Pratyaksha Pramanam is there? No Pratyaksha Pramanam does reveal Ishvara. Pratyaksha Pramanam does not reveal. Anumana Pramanam, inference also does not reveal Ishvara, but still you are relying upon that Shraddha is there upon Ishvara. And even science also till today not negated Ishvara. Not negated Ishvara. Therefore, when you are relying upon this Ishvara, why can't you rely upon same way on Mahavakya? We can question that person. When Ishvara is not Pratyaksha Pramanam, Ishvara is not available for Anumana Pramanam, Ishvara is not available even for science, but you are having trust. You have Shraddha in Ishvara or not? You have. Similarly, why can't you have Shraddha in Mahavakya also? Swamiji shared his experience. So one day, one person, one scientist, rationalist came to Swamiji, it seems. And he asked Swamiji, Paramarthananda Swamiji, Swamiji, you are taking classes, I heard about you, and you are talking very scientifically, because he is scientist, no? That's why he always looks in that angle. Scientifically, I have no problem with regard to God. Who says the scientist? With whom? Swamiji. I have no problem in accepting God. I have no problem, I'll accept. But I have a problem in accepting Purva Janma, rebirth. I cannot accept. Similarly, I cannot accept Karma Siddhanta, theory of Karma, Karma theory, I cannot accept. Similarly, I cannot accept Punya Papa also. These three I cannot accept. But I can accept God. I have no problem. Like that he said. Then please clarify, I don't have problem with God, but I have a problem with accepting Purvajanma, Punarjanma or Purvajanma, rebirth and previous birth, Punya Papa, Karma theory, I cannot accept. Then Swamiji asked, you have problem with God also. You are telling there is no problem with God for you, but you have problem. Swamiji challenged him. Then that person never expect that question from Swamiji. Because Swamiji said, it's very good, you don't have a problem with regard to God, and very good. And so he expected that. But Swamiji didn't say, you have problem with God also. Swami said. Then that person, why Swamiji you are telling like this now? Yes. Now tell me how you accept God with which pramanam, with what pramanam you are accepting God. Give me some scientific proof. You are a scientist, a rationalist. Give some reason. You said you don't have problem with God. You accept God. Give me what proof is there for your acceptance of God. Give me proof. And what is the reason also? Because you are a rationalist, you must give some reason why you don't have problem with God in accepting God. Then that person did not answer. He could not answer. Then Swamiji clarified to us, see, that person is having the partial acceptance. Partial accept means partial conviction, partial acceptance of Veda Purva Bhaga, God, with regard to God, he doesn't have a problem. But with regard to karma theory has got a problem. If you have problem, you should have problem with regard to God also. This is called selective amnesia, partial acceptance. So therefore, that type of knowledge is not a right knowledge. The Swamiji quoted one book also, The Random Theory. People talk about random theory. They don't accept karma theory. Everything happening in the creation randomly, accidentally. But Shastra says everything is happening according to karma theory. But this random theory is also a book. They don't, they say you don't require God. You don't require God. They are negating the rituals. Therefore, that is the experience of Swamiji, how people have half partial acceptance and partial non-acceptance. That is the problem. They don't accept completely. Anyhow, now, like DMK people, DMK people, they don't accept temples, puja, rituals and all. They always criticize Sanatana Dharma. But they put garland to that EVR, Periyar static, they put big garlands. When you don't believe in statue and garland, that only we are putting in the temple. And we are putting garland, but in temple you don't accept God and idol and garlanding, but you accept EVR, Periyar, EV Ramaswamy, Periyar, Dravida Kadakam Sthapakar. You are going and always putting lot of garlands to a statue. Is it not lopsidedness? They are negating, refuting God worship rituals. How they can put garland? Nama pota tappu, avan pota tappilla. Ennade? The selective amnesia. Okay. So this is the idea. How can Shastra teach such a person who is not having Shraddha? Next verse, 39th verse, we will see. Introduction. Anvaya Vyatireka Purassaram Vakyameva Avakyartharupam Atmanam Pratipadayati iti asya pakshasya Dradhimne Shrutyudaharanam Upanyasyati. One correction. It is Dradhimne. Dhradimna is there, but it is Dhradimne. Nakarantaha. Shabdaha. Nakarantaha Pullingaha. Dhradiman Shabdaha. Rajan Shabdavat. Dhradima, Dhradimano, Dhradimanaha. Dhradimne, firmness, substantiation, corroboration. Where that this Anvaya Vyatireka is the logic. What is Anvaya Vyatireka? We saw variable and non-variable. What is variable is called Vyatireka. What is non-variable is Anvaya. So Aitareya Upanishad, keeping in mind, Sureśvara Acharya is quoting that Aparoksha Chaitanyam is Prajnanam. I am conscious being is called Prajnanam. In Aitareya Upanishad we saw Prajnanam Brahma is the Mahavakya of Aitareyopanishad of Rigveda. So Rigveda Mahavakya Prajnanam Brahma. Brahma asti. Aham asmi Brahma. That Anvaya Vyatireka method is a training. The practiced by the first stage of practice. Before Mahavakya, what we have to do? We have to do Anvaya Vyatireka. That is what we are doing from the past few classes. Purassaram means initially. Anvaya Vyatireka Purassaram. First, initially, we have to do Anvaya and Vyatireka. What is that Anvaya Vyatireka we did? However much we listen Anvaya Vyatireka, it is useful only. Okay. So, as waker body I use in Jagrata Avastha. So, Avasthatraya Viveka or Anvaya Vyatireka, both you can say. Anvaya Vyatireka is Avasthatraya Viveka. So, waker body I use in Jagrata Avastha, dreamer body I use in Swapna Avastha, and sleeper body I use in Sushupti Avastha, in sleep. Sushupti Avastha. So, I am in and through all the three avasthas, I am the Sakshi Chaitanyam. I am Sakshi Chaitanyam, Sakshi Atma Ahamasmi. This is Anvaya. Sakshi I am Anvaya means inheres. In and through waking state, dream state, I know my waking state experiences, I know my dream experiences, even I know my sleep experience also, that I don't know anything. That is also an experience only. Therefore, sleeper. These are all experiences, non-variable Sakshi. I am. What do you mean by Vyatireka? Vyatireka means waking body. Sharira is variable. Swapna Sharira is different. Jagrat Sharira is different. So variable. Avasthas are variable. Jagrat Avastha is different. Swapna Avastha is different. Mind is active in Swapna Avastha, and sleep it is not active. Variable means changing. So I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, witness consciousness, changelessly observing observer. That's why my name is called Prajnanam, a synonym for Aham. I am Prajnanam. Before going to Mahavakya or before equating Mahavakya, in this manner we have to do Anvaya Vyatireka. What are the variables? What are non-variables? We have seen it thoroughly. Non-variable, variable. Now, I am Prajnanam is a new statement. Mahavakya reveal Prajnanam Brahma. Prajnanam is a new word for me, new statement. That new status is going to come now. I am Brahman. Prajnanam means Aham. I am means Prajnanam, consciousness, awareness. I am is equal to Prajnanam. Prajnanam is equal to Brahman. Upanishad says Prajnanam is equal to Brahman. Therefore, I am Brahman. I am is equal to Aham is equal to Prajnanam. Prajnanam is equal to Brahman. Therefore, I am Brahman. So this is the method we have to understand. So mind, through the mind I say I am consciousness. Through the mind. I am practiced Prajnanam Brahmaham. Prajnanam Aham. Prajnanam Brahma is Aham. I can say. But Prajnanam Aham Brahma, Upanishad has to come and say. That's why Upanishad said in Aitareya Upanishad, Prajnanam Brahma. That means you are Brahman. You are Atma. You are Brahman. So, Atmana Pratipadayati. Look into the portion of what I read. Atmana Pratipadayati. Anvaya Vitareka Purassaram. First Anvaya Vitareka initially, then Vakyam Eva, Mahavakyam Eva, Prajnanam Brahma Mahavakyam. Avakyartham Rupam Atmanam. Avakyartha Rupa means already explained in one of the class previously. Same Naiṣkarmya Siddhi. Avakyartha means absolute Brahman status. Absolute Brahman status is called Avakyartha Rupam Atmanam. So, Pratipadayati. Pratipadayati means Upanishad Mahavakya comes in second stage. What is first stage? Anvaya Vitareka or Avasthatraya Viveka. Through that I come to know I am Sakshi Chaitanyam non-variable. Anvaya. Body, mind, complex, three avasthas are variable. Vitareka. So, avasthatraya viveka dvara, anvaya vitareka dvara, in first stage, after practicing that, Upanishad quotes that Prajnanam, you are Brahman. Shruti does anvaya and vitareka. Mahavakya says that whatever remain Sakshi Chaitanyam, Prajnanam is Brahman. Atmanam Pratipadayati, revealing the new status of Aham, Prajnanam, Aham. What is my new status? Prajnanam, Aham. Prajnana means consciousness. I am consciousness. What is my new status? Upanishad reveal Brahma. Brahmatvam status. They are Prajnanam Aham, Avakyartha Rupa, absolute Brahman, it is absolute Brahman status. This particular approach. So, first equation through Anvaya Vitareka, second equation through Mahavakya. First equation through Anvaya Vitareka. That's why you have to understand what is Anvaya Vitareka. What is Avasthatraya? In Sattvabodha itself, we have started Avasthatraya. Swapna Avastha Kim, Yad Jagrata Avasthayam, Yad Drishtam, Yad Shrutam, Tad Janita Vasanaya, Nidra Samaye, Yat Prapancham Pratiyate Sa Swapna Avastha. Very list 2-3 lines. Okay. Dhradimnen. So that Pratipada and Mahavakya revealed Asya Pakshasya Dhradimne, to confirm, to substantiate this idea, this approach. What approach? First Anvaya Vitareka or Avasthatraya Viveka, then Mahavakya approach. Dhradimne is being enforced. Udaharanam. Udaharanam means Shruti Vakyam. Udaharanam means not example here. Shruti, here also one correction. Uda, Dirgham should be there. Dhradimne, that also Ekara should be there. After Shruti and Dakara, there should be a stroke. Da should be there. Shruti plus Udaharanam Upanyasyati means author Sureśvara Upanyasyati, quoting, citation. Quoting or citation. Udahara means Shruti Vakyam. Shruti Vakyam is quoting. What is that Shruti Vakyam quoting? Here, taking from Chandogya Upanishad. All Upanishad quotings are going to come, especially from Chandogya Upanishad and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, two big Upanishads. If we have gone through heard my classes, Chandogya and Brihadaranyaka, it is easy for following. Otherwise, little bit you have to do homework. I'll give the numbers. You can go through those mantras and your notes if you are written. Then you get. That is why in Rishikesh there is an ashram called Kailas Ashramam. They also take classes, Vedanta classes in Hindi. The compulsorily everyone has to by heart and come to the class. That means Moola mantra they have to by heart first itself. After by hearting only you are eligible to sit in the class there. If we say like that in our classes, nobody will come to the class. Ide kashtama irukke. Like that, there are some ashramas, they are very strict. Bhagavad Gita must be by heart. Even Lagu Siddhanta Kaumadi, grammar, also sutras by heart. Then Tarka Sangraha by heart. And Upanishad mantras by heart. That's why they do Parayana every day. So once you come to Vedanta classes, Vedanta study, you can do Parayanam of Bhagavad Gita. You can do Upanishad Parayanam. You can do these Parayanams instead of other Parayanams. After coming to Vedanta, I was studying from 20 years and I am studying Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam, Swamini, Lalita Sahasranama Parayanam. Tappani sollumate. You can study, you can chant, but you can make use of that time for Upanishadic mantra. You would have chanted mantras because in every class of Chandogya Upanishad I chant every mantra. So if you have done that chanting, you can remember that. Already you have done by heart the Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama or Rudra Parayana. Still after coming to Vedanta class 20 years also, a person, a seeker continuing in the same Parayanam, it is not, they cannot follow. Bhagavad Gita slokas also, why we play 18th chapter before the class? Because the slokas, if they are in my mind, immediately as Guru is telling those slokas or mantras, they come in the mind, I can just immediately I can see the meaning of that, understand. So the Parayanam of Upanishads and Gita is important. If I can afford for that now, so okay, go through if possible. Okay, that is the rule actually. At least you can reduce other Parayanam. You can do Gita Parayanam. You can do Bhagavad Gita Parayanam, because in Upanishads also, Prakarana Grandhas also, many times we are quoting Gita slokas only. So people think Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam is more powerful. Gita Parayanam is not much powerful. Really speaking, to come to Gita Parayanam only Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam. To come to Gita Parayanam only Lalita Sahasranama Parayanam at a young age. At the age of 75 also, I chant only Lalita Sahasranama Parayanam. That means not understood what is the purpose of life, purpose of chanting and artham. Adi or fear or obsession. Lalita Sahasranama chanting, Vishnu Sahasranama chanting, it becomes an obsession. Skanda Shashti, Parayanam, so many other things. Narayaniyam, Parayanam. Those are all who are non-Vedantic students. Those who have not gone through Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads and all, for them they have to chant. But not for a Gita student, that to senior student. Just I am little aside, out of track, okay. So why I am telling? Because he is going to quote Brihadaranyaka left and right. Chandogya mantras, what to do? I have to tell the fact. Let me read the sloka now. So first Anvaya Vyatireka, then second stage is Mahavakya for the confirmation. What is that sloka taken from Chandogya? Jigrani mamiham gandham iti yo vitya vikriyah Sa Atma Tatparam Jyotihi Shirasidam Vachashrute. Very important verse. Chandogya, 8th chapter, Prajapati Vidya. You know, Chandogya has got 8 chapters. First 5 chapters are Upasana portions. At least you can do Parayanam of not of full Chandogya. At least 6th, 7th and 8th. Sadvidya, Bhuma Vidya and Prajapati Vidya. 6th chapters, 7th chapter and 8th chapter. At least go through those mantras, Parayanam. Wonderful. That is given here, 8th chapter, Prajapati Vidya. Indra and Virochana went to Brahmaji to study Vedanta. And Virochana understood body is Atma in the first 32 years served. Later, Brahmaji taught about gross body, Akshini Purushaha. Then Virochana thought, I have understood Atma, body is Atma. He went to his Asura Loka and started teaching Atma is nothing but a body, Dehatmavada. But Indra has got it out and he came back. Another 32 years Brahmaji asked, serve, then I will teach you. So another 32 years Indra served Brahmaji. Then Brahmaji taught about Sukshma Shariram, Swapna Shariram and all those things. Again Indra went, has got doubt. This cannot be the Atman. Then Indra came back. Again Brahmaji asked, again another 32 years you serve to me, then I will teach you about that Atman. Again he taught only Supta Purusha. First he taught Jagrat Purusha, 32 years after service. Then another 32 years service, after that he taught Swapna Purusha. And after another 32 years he taught Supta Purusha. Means what? Atma, when I am associated with the grass body, my name is Jagrat Purusha. Ādi Atma, when I am associated with dream body, I am Swapna Purusha. Ādi Atma, when I am associated with Karana Shariram, sleeper body, sleeping body, I am Supta Purusha. For 96 years of service, Brahmaji taught this much. Indra was not happy. Still he is having doubt. He came back again. Then Brahmaji said, okay, this time I will reduce your service years. 5 years you can serve to me. Then I will teach you about Turiya Atma. 101 years Indra served Brahmaji. 101 years and not count your lifespan. Okay, Indra lifespan is different. Brahmaji lifespan is yugas. Okay, according to their lifespan, you have to count. 101 years Indra served. The service to Guru is very, very important. Then only you can have a rapport with Guru and you come to know so many things, subtle subject matters. Guru will never teach that much easily. Even Guru teach also, if without your service, without your association with Guru, that will not help you, you cannot get the knowledge. Why this story is given in Prajapati Vidya? Because you must have a rapport with the Guru. You should talk to the Guru, ask Guru, and if you don't know how to ask, at least be with the Guru's teaching continuously. Like all of you, you are listening to me, so many of you from past 25 years I am teaching. 25 years means not an ordinary thing. I can celebrate silver jubilee, 150 years and golden jubilee, 25 years and silver jubilee. Silver jubilee also can be celebrated. Okay, this is the Chandogya Prajapati Vidya story from 1812-4. Look into the portion. Yaha Sakshi. Veti avikriyaha jigrani imam aham gandham. Imam gandham aham jigrami iti. So this is the quotation from Upanishad. Saha atma tat param jyotihi. This is also a quotation. 8:12:3 alone that is given. That sakshi. Saha means that sakshi is atma, the self. Tat param jyotihi. Param jyotihi. Aham means pramata, the mind here. Aham means the pramata, mind. Then the thought, veti, avikriyaha, I the atma, I am thought, vritti. Thought means vritti here. That akshipurushaha, consciousness in jagrata avastha. Akshipurushaha, Turiyam is Uttama Purushaha. But everyone Purusha, we said, what about Turiyan? Akshi Purusha is Jagrat Purusha. Supta Purusha is the consciousness. Consciousness in dream is called Supta Purusha. Consciousness in sleep is called Supta Purusha. Consciousness in dream is called Swapna Purusha. Consciousness in Jagrata Avastha is called Akshini Purusha. That Akshini Purusha. What about Atman? Atma is Uttama Purusha, Turiyam. Turiyam. So first stage equating Aham Prajnanam, consciousness. Second stage Prajnanam is equal to Brahman. Third stage that Brahman Aham Asmi. I am that Brahman. So therefore, mind, thought, pramata, pramanam, prameyam. Pramata, the mind, is the pramata, the subject. Prameyam is the smell, gandham, smell. Then knowledge, pramiti, I smell, that pramiti. Or prameyam, pramata, pramanam, prameyam, or pramata, prameyam, pramanam and pramiti. Thought is called prameyam, pramanam. Okay. Variable, non-variable, we have to see here also. So Anvaya Vyatireka is in and through. Avasthatraya Sakshi. Ahankara. What are all variable, what are all non-variable? Ahankara is also non-variable. Continuously there ahankara, they are own and known. Ahankara is known and attributes are known, thoughts are known. But Sakshi is own. That is myself. So ahankara, so number one is Satchit is my non-variable nature. Anvaya, non-variable nature. So one type of Anvaya Vyatireka, another type is Anvaya Vyatireka is Avasthatraya Viveka. So non-variable Anvaya Vyatireka, variable, what are all, you have to note. In Swapna, dream, body, there are attributes. So all are known. Known attributes, non-variable. Satchit is non-variable attribute. Is not attribute, but for time being. Sat, Chit, existence and consciousness. I am, amness is existence, I is consciousness. So Sat, Chit, that I am is non-variable attribute. Then all the variable attributes including punya, papa attributes, any other attributes are variable attributes. And ahankara is non-variable attribute. they are not own attributes, they are known attributes. O-W-N, own. Sat Chit is own attribute. It's my nature, own attribute. And Punya, Papa, Karma, Karma Phalam, body, mind, complex thoughts going out, seeing the object, Vritti Dwara, that is Prameyam, smell. I am the smeller, Pramata, Jigrami, Gandham, Jigrami. That shloka, the word is used. So non-variable I am, Sat Chit, first step. And non-variable Ahankara is the second step. Non-variable Sakshi Chaitanya I am is the third step. Okay. Non-variable Sakshi Chaitanya is third step. So this Chandogya mantra 7 to 8, 12 mantras, 8, 12, 8th chapter, 12th section, 4th mantra onwards, he goes Jigrami Aham Gandham. Sakshi consciousness, I am changelessly, the Triputi experiencer. So smelling, smeller is Pramata. So mind, Grata, you can call smeller Grata. Grata means smeller. When I am the Grata, smeller, I am the knower of smell. Therefore I am Pramata. I am Pramata of what? Smell. Then you are a Grata. Pramata gets the name Grata. Then Prameyam is smell alone. What you smell? Gandham. That is called Prameyam. Then Grana Vritti, thought, experience. How the thought comes, you know that Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sthitamaha Deepa Prabha Bhaswaram, from Ādi Sakshi Chaitanyam through the mind, then mind through the thought, then thought see and through the nose, here Grana Indriyam. It goes, the thought goes outside and gets the smell. Then I become what? Smeller. Pramata, smeller. Pramata, Prameyam, Pramiti, experience. So, Ahankara, Vishayaha, Vrittihi, all are known. Known. In Kaivalya Upanishad also, one mantra tells Trishudhamas yad bhogyam bhokta bhogascha yad bhavet tebhyo vilakshana sakshi chinmatroham sadashivaha. Chinmatraha aham sadashivaha, who is the experiencer of Trishudhamasu. Trishudhamasu means in three states of experience. Bhogyam, bhokta, bhogascha, whatever experience I experience of the objects, Vishaya, vilakshanaha aham. I am non-variable, continuous, Sakshi Chaitanyam, I am there. Veti is in the shloka. Veti means this Ahankara, the I am, the knower. Veti aham means Ahankara. Witnessing the smell, smelling. Who is involved there? Mind is involved. Mind, vritti, thought is there, and objects are there. So all of them, that Dakshinamurti Slokam you can remember. So going on and time is up. That more details we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.